Everyone, I am doing a follow-up on my video. Which one was it called? It's before Rio Tinto. Let me have a look here. Oh, the true royal grift. I didn't provide any evidence. In a way, I wanted to see what was going to be done. Usually, covertly, my content's being watched, and they have acted upon my content in that video. They have made now. So pretty much, there was only one real website left of called Megan's Maven, or I think Megan's Maven. Yeah, that had the Instagram pictures. Pretty much a replica of Megan's old Instagram, displayed on the website. That's been taken down. It's no longer active or available. You could scroll down and you can see all the pages and the whole collage of all of her posts. That's been taken down, and they've been going, if you've seen on social media, they're constantly going on about this image and these posts all of a sudden of Jake Rosenberg and Megan. So obviously they've gone off my video. It's not difficult to understand that, because Jake Rosenberg has been doing little odes, whether it be just in gratitude for his whole wealth and career and rewards that he has had since being involved with Meghan Markle's PR construct or build. It could be in thanks for that, or it could be, intimate or relationship-wise. When I have suggested that or talked about that, we've got now Jake Rosenberg's been doing this for a long time. Since 2013, he's been doing just these posts and photos and kind of little dedications to Meghan. So the fact that it's just come up now and everyone's talking about it is insane, and obviously a part of their response. They were like, let's take what we can, let's mitigate the risk of the truth coming out of what's real, meaning the Sorbara family and all of the people that were involved in the creation of Meghan Markle, including Corey Vitiello, Moshe Lundstrom, Aidan Butler, etc., etc. Seamus, is it O'Regan? You've got Mulroney's, you've got his idiot wife, you've got so many in PR and in mostly in PR, and desperate, thirsty journalists and authors. I can't remember their exact names. You've got very wealthy elites also involved. But the Sorbara family has been a consistent and regular visitor of Meghan Markle's old Instagram, constantly throughout the whole thing. While, of course, she's meant to be with Corey Vitiello, which then marries Martina Sorbara, and they pretend that they never knew each other until after Meghan, which is a joke, right? Because you see them actually having tea together, that feed supper. Corey Vitiello was there with, I think it was at Nick Sorbara's place, which is Martina's twin. They were all there. They have meals together all the time. I think they may have had, was it Thanksgiving or Christmas? I can't remember, with Meghan. She was in, whenever she would come back to Canada, she would be going to that family's place of residence, either their cabin or one of their apartments, having dinners. You've got Sol Korngold, which is the brother-in-law, is Carla Sorbara, which is sister of Martina Sorbara. He's involved. His kids are involved. There are photos of his daughters with Meghan. Yeah, you name it. They're all involved. And Corey Vitiello is meant to be dating Meghan and not knowing any of the family. It's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. So I thought I'd just show some pictures that are interesting. Now, this is an interesting one, because this is gathered from Netflix the Netflix fake story of Meghan and Harry's courtship, and of course the Instagram photos of Meghan Markle. So Meghan Markle she bought a dress and a top or a few tops of Alice McCall. She's an Australian designer. I know that designer very, very well and her unique designs. So I can spot from a mile away these designs that she wears. This is in 2014, July or June 2014. Around the time, actually this is in Algonquin. Sorry if I'm not Canadian and I've never been to Canada, so I really don't know how to pronounce that. But it was for a brand. They were taking photos supposedly, but you've got Annalise Levy there, you've got Nick Sorbara there, I don't know who the redhead is, and you've got Meghan and Marcus. And they all enjoy this little break, but it's also Nick Sorbara and Martina Sorbara's birthday because they're twins, and they were celebrating his birthday as well. So you can see here the singlet or the top and her hat, right? You can see here again, this is July 2014. She's wearing either a similar top or the same top, but it's an Alice McCall top. She has another picture of her wearing the dress that she bought in Greece. She pretends that's in 2016 on her Instagram and her TIG page, but we know that's 2014. She's been traveling and she's been covering her travels for a very long time, and then they've changed the year and the date to hide when she was traveling. That's all of TIG. It's complete fraud, all of it. The whole thing is fraudulent. It's a PR creation of Meghan Markle to make her look genuine and real. But it's not done by Meghan Markle, of course. This is done by the palace. It was to create, to convince you of a narrative and a brand and an identity. This is a Netflix video, picture of their supposed getting together. This looks like either Bodrum in Turkey or Greece. I'm not too sure which one, but you can see that Meghan's wearing the same hat or a similar hat and the same Alice McCall singlet. And you can see that again, this is the same day. So this is either in Greece or Turkey, I'm presuming, because of the old ancient architecture that they were seeing. You can see Netflix, and this is Meghan wearing that Alice McCall singlet and pretending that it was past 2014. The thing is, Harry didn't look like that in 2014. It's a very different Harry. So this picture's taken in August 2014. So even if you want to say it was a bit later, it definitely wasn't Harry, and it definitely wasn't, she's a part of the whole creation of Meghan Markle by the palace. But I'm really sick and tired of Meghan Markle, the creation, only being liable, and how liable they try to always deflect onto Meghan Markle. Let's put Harry in the picture, or Charry, whichever one, American Harry or real Harry, because they don't look alike. And so now we get to the cabin. So there's a cabin owned by Greg Sorbara, and both his family and his extended family, his wife Kate Barlow, her family also enjoy the cabin as well. Dylan Barlow, who was also involved in the travels to London, enjoyed a nice Soho membership in Toronto. He's just a carpenter. Got into all that. His dad has a maple syrup business connected to the Edward County farm. He does all the interior design for was it Martina Sorbara's former residence before she moved in with, supposedly with Corey Vitiello and all that. Anyway, actually no, because they were together when she was still living there. Yeah. So they have a cabin in Lake Kawartha in Canada. I think it's in Ontario. As I've said, Greg Sorbara has a few felonies, I think, against him regarding fraud as the finance minister of Ontario. And this, if you've looked at Meghan Markle's Instagram, this place has come up countless times. 2015, 2016, but throughout the whole creation of Meghan Markle in Canada, she was constantly and regularly going to this lake cabin, that is from owned by the Sorbara family, and in I think around August 2016, it was kind of like the last hurrah, I think it was, and she caught up with Martina, Dylan Barlow and Marcus Anderson and enjoyed a trip there. But you can see here, this is one shot, July 26, 2015. This looks like her first time there. Now if you see really close up, or if you look into this, you'll see the bridge in the middle of that lake just up there. And this is Martina Sorbara. There's the bridge. It's the same location. This is Harry and Meghan at the same location. So this is while Martina and Corey supposedly don't know each other. They've never met. They only meet supposedly. This is the storyline. They only meet after Meghan and Corey supposedly break up, and but they're having dinners together and the whole family are joining in together and all that stuff, and it's all part of it. But this is the narrative that we were given. Corey was dating Meghan, and Martina's not meant to know Corey whatsoever. They're not meant to even be at the same place together, yeah, that's about it really, which is all fake. Corey was never with Meghan Markle. It's just a part of the narrative and the character build. So there's Harry and Meghan at the cabin on Lake Kawartha, and there's another picture of the same day, because they usually just tend to take a shitload of photos of the same day, pretending like it's an extension of the duration of their relationship and so forth. They just take some clothes off, and then but you'll see like there's a number of photos of them Meghan Markle especially at Lake Kawartha. And there's that time that they were all together. So Meghan doing a yoga pose, right near a river. That's at Lake Kawartha. You've got countless visits. Her in a cabin, cuddling Guy. Well, that's the last name she gave him, Guy. But before it was Balky. So I'm not sure what his name is. If it was a real dog or whatever, but she had him there cuddling with him. That was at the cabin, and then you've got just a lot of photos, and I guess that's why the Instagram's been taken down, because they've realised, oh shit, someone's caught on. Yeah, they have. They did a while ago, and I've waited until someone was going to say something, but they haven't. So that's about it. This is a short one. I just wanted to get that out there while they're trying to change the narrative and redirect and deflect. Thanks, guys.